It is Friday. It's the 3rd of May. I'm Monita Rajpal. This is CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. Making news today. A key anti-terrorism figure and Pakistan's leading prosecutor has been shot dead. Chaudhry Zulfikar Ali was heading the investigation into the killing of former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto in 2007. Police say gunmen fired at Ali's car as he was driving through Islamabad on Friday morning. Well, Pakistan's President Asif Ali Zardari has strongly condemned the killing. And let's take you live now to CNN Islamabad and CNN's Saima Mohsen with more on this story. Saima.
Monita, as you say, he was in his car driving on his way to court, actually.
And the list of suspects could be quite far-reaching and wide-ranging, I should say. The fact of the matter is a lot of conspiracy theorists will be coming out now and pointing the finger at some high-profile people as well. Have there been any claims of responsibility right now?
Not yet, Monita, which is very unusual.
Death toll from the collapse of a factory building in Bangladesh continues to climb. A magistrate says more than 500 people are now known to have died. On Thursday, millions of workers returned to their jobs at clothing factories in and around Dhaka. The textile industry had mostly stayed closed for the 8 days after the building caved in. A medical official in Massachusetts says the family of Tamerlan Tsarnaev has claimed the body of the Boston bombing suspect. However, a spokeswoman for his parents in Dagestan say the body will not be brought back to Russia and will not be buried until an independent autopsy has been conducted. U.S. President Obama is heading to Costa Rica. It follows his meeting in Mexico with President Enrique Peña Nieto, where they discussed security and economic issues. Later, Mr. Obama will meet leaders of other Central American countries to talk about increasing cooperation. Iraqis have just endured the deadliest month in nearly 5 years. Bitter sectarian friction is driving the bloodshed. Sunnis, a minority in power under Saddam Hussein, say today's Shiite-dominated government refuses to share power with them. Syrian rebels and the government of Bashar al-Assad are blaming each other for destroying a suspension bridge in the town of Deir el-Ezzor. The coalition of opposition forces says government troops attacked the 86-year-old bridge across the Euphrates River. CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. In just a moment, we are live in Seoul with the latest on the 7 South Koreans who've just been released from the Kaesong Industrial Park. Watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. Hello, everyone. I'm Monita Rajpal. 7 South Koreans who are being held in a joint industrial zone in North Korea have been allowed to return to the South. They were the last group of the South Korean workers to leave the Kaesong Industrial Park, an area where employees from North and South work together. Last members who joins us from Seoul with Dan. This is a pretty significant development.
Yeah, I think a lot of people in South Korea will be watching these pictures. We've just seen the remaining 7 managers coming back over the border.
Right, Dan, thank you for that. Dan Rivers there live for us from Seoul. Now, as you mentioned earlier in the show, Syrian rebels and the government of Bashar al-Assad are blaming each other for destroying a major suspension bridge in the town of Deir el-Ezzor. Let's get you more now on what's happening in the country. Let's take you live to CNN's Fred Pleitgen, who joins us from Damascus with more on that. Fred.
Hi, Monita. Yeah, it's really only one in a string of incidents that's been going on here in the country. We have the bridge in Deir el-Ezzor, but...
All right, Fred, thank you for that. Fred Pleitgen reporting to us there live from Damascus. China's Ministry of Public Security says 904 people have been arrested for producing and selling fake meat over the past few months. While cases vary, the ministry says some suspects processed fox, mink, and rat flesh with chemicals and then sold it as lamb. Food safety has become an increasingly serious problem right across China. Jamil Anderlini is the Beijing bureau chief for the Financial Times. He joins us now. Jamil, thank you very much for being with us. It's a very difficult story to report because it's a very difficult story to stomach at this point. And we're talking about I understand, according to some reports, some 20,000 tons of food here.
That's right. I think European consumers are worried about horse meat in their sausages.
Indeed. All right, Jamil, thank you very much for that. We appreciate you joining us here on the show. Jamil Anderlini there from the Financial Times. You are watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. You are watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. The extreme weather continues in the United States, and parts of the country are shivering through a late spring chill, while others are battling high temperatures and wildfires. Let's get our meteorologist Maya Ramos up on this story. She joins us now from the International World Weather Center. Hi, Mari.
Hello. Yeah, really amazing how cold it actually is, even down here in Atlanta for this time of year, Monita.
Winter storm warnings in May? That's just crazy
I
talk,
know.
Mari. It's unbelievable pictures. Mari, thank you very much for that. Well, Friday marks 100 years since the birth of one of the world's most vibrant film industries, Bollywood. Last year, Indian films sold more than 3 billion tickets. That's more than any other country in the world. Malika Kapoor shows us the impact of India's century of cinema. You are watching CNN News Center. I'm Monita Rajpal, live at CNN Hong Kong. Thank you for joining us. We'll update you the news headlines in just a couple of minutes.